Somebody asked me the other day, what are you looking for in a man and what could a man do to make you think twice? I'm currently not looking. And I was hesitant on answering this question because I know that some people will like to mold themselves to fit what I say I like so that they can find a way in. And they'll wear this mask and do the things that I say that I like to make me desire them, but that's not even really who they are. But I'm going to answer it. And I, first and foremost, want a man who has a personal relationship with the Most High. I feel like if you can't talk to the Most High and if you don't have any belief system, then you're not going to treat me right. So I prefer an esoteric man, someone who I can get into deep conversations with about energy, protecting your energy, about gain and losses, and like the pendulum swing. I prefer somebody who believes in what I believe so that we could be equally yoked. But a personal relationship with the Most High is first and foremost. Also, just a man who does what he says he's gonna do, who's intentional, with good character, and who treats me as a priority in his life. Like, he knows that I'm what he wants and he shows up for me and I show up for him as well. I don't want to only receive, I want to give love as well. I do have a particular type. I do like dark-skinned men, which it shouldn't matter what color, but it's my preference. I prefer dark-skinned men. I prefer but it's hard because I like that roughness and that edge, but I still want him to be soft with me. Like, I like a man who, like, outside, everybody's a little scared of him. They're like, oh, he a little dangerous, or, but with me, he, like, gentle. Like, I can hold him and, he's comfortable with me. I love that. And, so, like, a perfect balance, like, to be able to switch it up, because I switch it up a lot. So, somebody who matches me. I want the male version of me. Partnership, teamwork, and honesty. I'm a very honest person. I like when a man is honest with me, but also respectful, And what else? What could a man do to really get my attention? I ain't gonna lie. Spend a little something. I know that sounds crazy, but, like, I really don't know if you like me unless you spend a little something. I don't. And I've been in a situation, actually two, where these men were, like, natural providers. And so now, going into a relationship with people who aren't natural providers is, like, downgrading, it feels like. And I know y'all don't want to hear this from me. I really don't want to hurt y'all feelings. But they really set a standard. And it's like, what am I doing? This man was doing this. What am I doing here? So I learned now that I do want the rich one. He don't have to be rich, but he got to be able to show me, because I'm showing him. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be doing anything in return. Like, I'm going to show him back. But, yeah, show me something. So, what else? I feel like attraction, knowing the Most High, being funny, and just pretty much having what I have, like, matching me or having more than me. I really don't want to be with anybody who has less than me, because then I have to build him up. And then when I build him up, he's just going to leave me. I know, because I've been there, done that. And I've been heartbroken so many times by trying to be this ride or die chick or this patient chick that's just like, one day he's going to get it together. And then the next thing you know, he chooses somebody else. I want to be chosen. I want to be prioritized. I can reciprocate it all, but are you going to do that for me? So that's what I want. I want a partner, like somebody with his own purpose. And then I have my own purpose. And then together we have a purpose, a partner, a teammate, somebody who respects me and I respect him mutually. So that's what I want in a man. And the reason why I feel like I haven't found it is because of the attraction aspect. I know that it's not a logical thought that a man who has all of these qualities will be faithful. It's not a logical thought, because if he has all of these qualities, then a lot of women are after him and he's up against a lot of temptation. And I expect him to be, all over me when he has other things to do. He has to work, he has to make his money, he has to take care of his responsibilities as well. But I feel like balance is important, because you can take care of your responsibilities and also prioritize your woman. Some people act like it's just such a hard task to prioritize their women. And so, what is it that I have to offer? Which everybody's like, you shouldn't have to offer anything, you shouldn't bring anything to the table. Well, I am a single mother, so I do cook. Of course, I do clean. Not just that, because I have good character. I own a business. I own a nonprofit. I try to help my community in the best way possible by providing resources and telling people about resources and things like that. And then also, I am, working on myself. I'm a content creator. I do have my own apartment. I do have my own car. I don't ask for anybody to pay my bills. I don't. It'd be nice, but I don't ask, and I just really am a woman of the Most High. I pray, I read my Bible, I cover the person I'm with in prayer, and I'm just always focused on progress and forward movement. So these are things that I offer. I'm not really dealing with multiple men at a time. If I'm having intercourse with somebody, it's only them. Like, it's only one person that I'm having intercourse with. Even if I am dazzling and dazzling out in the world, I'm still not giving nobody no punani. Like, once it's yours, because I just don't want no trips to the doctor. I don't want to not know who my baby daddy is. So once it's whoever I'm doing it with, it's his forever. Like, it's his. Not forever, but like as long as we dealing with each other. So you don't have to worry about nothing when it comes to that, And I feel like that's a lot to offer. Like, I have so much to offer, and I just want somebody to match that. But a lot of the times people really like to pretend to be something, and then they play with me. And so I think my standards keep me single. They keep me single. Because after a while, like, I might put up with it for some time, but then after a while, once I see that somebody's playing, I just leave. Like, I'm not the bleeder. I'm not the one that's about to just try to play with you, like, and we playing tit for tat. I'm just getting on. Some may call it quitting, but I really feel like that's okay. I'd rather be alone than suffer with somebody else. I'd rather just be alone. So it's okay. And they're like, oh, you can't keep a man. I can, if I just played stupid. If I just let a nigga run his game and just stay silent. But I don't want to do that. Why do I need to do that? I pay my own rent and bills. Now, if I needed somebody to do it for me, I would try to stay silent. If I needed somebody to take care of me, yes, I would try to shut the fuck up. This man is paying all the bills. He's taking care of business. Yes, I would try to shut the fuck up. But because nobody's helping me, I'm not going to shut up. I'm not. Like, you better get with it or get lost. This is my program. And I guess that's kind of toxic because I'm supposed to be more feminine, But, yeah, that's where I am now. I know what I want. I just don't know how to get it. Because when I think that that's what it is, it always turns out to be false. I'm picking horribly. My selection process, horrible. And I have to take accountability. It's nobody else's fault. It's simply my fault that I keep running into the wrong men. And what else? I do ignore a lot of DMs. Talking to me through Instagram is pretty hard because I have a lot of followers and a lot of strangers trying to shoot their shot. So it's really best to meet me when you meet me. But then even still, I'm not fucking with it. I ain't gonna lie. And I know the man is supposed to approach the woman and things like that. But I really, like I said, it's really hard to get in my space. Like, it's not easy. I have to mutually like you too. Like, I have to mutually show interest too for you to know, like, oh, okay, she feeling me. You feel me? I might heart a little story or something. I might like, I don't know, because I'm an influencer and content creator. I support all my friends, and I have guy friends. I don't want them thinking like, oh, she's liking my shit because she wants the D. No, I don't want the D, bro. I don't, trust me. But like, how does a man know if I'm really fucking with him then? Like, if I'm flirting back, I don't know. If I give him my number, that's what it is. If I give you the digits and it's not business, like it's nothing business. Because what I hate is when a nigga try to get at me through business and using it as a cover up. Like, if you're gonna do a feature, you wanna use that feature to start dating me. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's sneaky. I don't like when a man tries to use music or content to try to reel his way in. I don't like that. That's sneaky. I want to talk to you, and I like you back. If I like you back, it's cool. But yeah, that's it. That's, what was the question again? He said, how does somebody get in, I guess? And he said, what do you like in a man? And what do you want, you know? And that's what it is. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing, because I know I could be a little confusing. Thanks for watching. Bye.